But that reminded me.
Yeah.
I was going to talk about this. You mentioned that the woman didn't know the dude on your shirt. Okay,
Right.
He meant absolutely nothing to her.
And I can't imagine a world where you don't know who the dude is.
I get that.
Yeah.
So remember a few months ago we had Adam Needham on the show?
Yeah.
Okay. Adam got into my head because I had put something on the rundown to talk about. And then like a week ago, he mentioned this on his Facebook page.
Yeah.
Because there are famous people who continue to be famous despite the fact that you don't know who they are. Okay. Just because you don't know who a person is does not mean that they're not famous.
Right.
Right. And I can't remember the person who he was speaking about, but Libby and the boys and I went up to Dayton to a Lego convention.
Okay.
Now, we had been to Lego conventions before.
Yeah.
And usually they're, you got the giant statues of things made out of Legos, like the giant Mater from Cars and the giant Hulk and dude from Harry Potter and all those. And
Jeffrey Lebowski.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you admire all the things that are made out of Legos. And then you can go and build things. And we didn't realize that this wasn't one of those things. This was almost like a Comic-Con.
Oh.
Okay. There were famous Lego builders there. Okay. Like there's a guy there named Paul Hetherington. And his name is written huge up on the wall.
Yeah.
And I was joking, like, Libby, Paul Hetherington's here. Kids, that's Paul Hetherington. Paul Hetherington.
Yeah.
Guys. And they're like, yes, Dad, we know. And I'm joking.
Yeah.
And then I met the guy, and he's super nice. And now I feel like a jerk.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know who he is. But, I mean,
But his deal is he puts Lego sets together?
And he built amazing Lego sets, right?
Okay.
Just incredible. And people were paying like $10 to get their picture taken with him.
Was it as good as this? That's
Whoa.
that's a pretty good one right there.
It's
I mean, it's no Paul Hetherington, but it's a pretty good.
There was another guy there who Jacob and I started talking to him about the TV show Lego Masters, and boy did he scoff at Lego Masters. Yeah, I can't imagine going on a show where I built something and then I break it with a bat. I'm like, that happened one time. Yeah, that happens more than that. And I wanted to turn into Michael. No, it happened one time. It happened on the 4th episode of season 2. I really wanted to, but I didn't. I digressed. You know, and you could buy. Like they had all these a wall of Lego characters. Okay. And there was a line.
Like little dudes. Yeah. Little Lego dudes.
There's a line like 20 deep, 4 across of people looking to buy Lego characters that they couldn't find or lost from previous sets and stuff.
Yeah.
But these people were like, and just because I'm unfamiliar with the world of famous Lego builders doesn't mean that these guys weren't cool, weren't famous.
Who's really familiar with them?
I don't know.
Couldn't you?
My mind was blown that someone was paying $10 to meet Paul Hetherington.
Well,
after I met him, I'm like, he was a super nice guy. And that made me think maybe you and I should start going out and having meet and greets and pay $20 to have the picture taken with Mike and Darin.
Go the Lego Builders one. Just tell them we're a Lego builder. Darin Cox and Mike O. We built the Atlantean skyscraper.
Like a brick wall.
We'll just get a picture.
That's what I built.
I know there's people out there that post pictures of their Lego creations on Instagram. We'll just steal a few of those.
Yeah.
Submit them. Say, we invented this. $10 for a signature.
Yeah.
$50 for a photo.
Yeah.
No flash.
No flash.
Or I've thought about Comic-Con. I mean, you could tell people that you're.
I was a stormtrooper. I was in The Empire Strikes Back. I wasn't in Return of the Jedi. I mean, I shot some scenes, but those got cut.
Yeah.
So I mean, I still got paid.
He's stormtrooper, and I was the third guy that got killed in the first John Wick.
Right.
I was the guy that went through the window.
Yeah.
Twice.
And my son Cameron, he was a Jawa.
Yeah. And this is Booba. She played an Ewok.
Prove it. But by the way, Booba was in episode last week. She was in the closing. Booba, stop it!
Yeah, I'm gonna get a call from the ASPCA. Yeah. We heard you yelling at Booba. Yeah.
On the best of, on our episode 104, our best of year 2, you and I were talking about Pop-Tarts. Okay, how to eat Pop-Tarts. Yeah. And I was talking about how Pop-Tarts are destroying my life.
Yeah.
Because whenever we buy them, there's a fight over who gets them. And one kid, Jacob, would eat more than the other kid, Cameron.
Yeah.
And so I had to put a stop to that. Well, now the problem has escalated to Eggo waffles. Okay, so if I buy Eggo waffles, one kid, Jacob, will eat more than everybody else in the family.
Okay.
And I'm like, I keep telling the kid who will remain nameless, Jacob, that he can't eat all the waffles. Jacob,
Right.
you can't do that. Jacob, stop it. Right?
Yeah.
So I sat him down and I said, look, okay, and here's another thing. It's like, I can eat the Eggo blueberry waffles. Those come 8 to a box.
Yeah.
There's 4 of us in the house.
Yeah.
That means each of us get 2 waffles.
Yeah.
Okay, Jacob doesn't get 4, and then me and Libby and Cameron get 1, and then there's 1 left that Jacob will probably eat. That doesn't work that way.
Okay.
Everybody gets 2. Well, Libby has started liking, craving, and justifiably so, the thick and fluffy waffles.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm
those come 6 to a box.
Oh.
You can get
Well, it's because they're
thicker
and fluffier.
and fluffier. Yeah. So the thick and fluffy ones come 6 to a box. There's 4 of us. That means that you got 2 left over, which means that there's always a fight over the other 2. So when I buy them, I buy 2 boxes. Okay,
Yeah.
6 and 6 is 12. There's 4 people.
Okay.
That means how many waffles per person?
3.
3. Thank
Yeah.
you. I had to sit down a child,
In
Jacob,
a civilized
and-
society.
Yeah, I said, Jacob, you cannot have more than 3 waffles. Okay, you get 3, Mom gets 3, I get 3, Cameron gets 3, and I have called this the Equal Waffle Act of 2022.
Okay. We need that here.
Here it be known,
Yeah, here-
this day of our Lord.
Yeah. So in our family, Charlie will eat the waffles. He will put them on a plate. He will get silverware. He'll get syrup, and he'll eat it like a normal human being.
Did you just say syrup?
Yeah.
Syrup.
Syrup.
Yeah. Yeah.
Syrup.
Okay.
Maple.
It was like 2 weeks ago you said that people should call it syrup.
syrup.
Okay, syrup.
Maple liquid. Andrew and I eat waffles like a Neanderthal. Wherein we pull them out of the package. We may or may not put them in the toaster. And as soon as they come out of the toaster, we practically catch them as they come out and shove them in our mouth.
You get midair.
Yeah.
Does your toaster have that force that they pop?
No, I wish if it did, I would never leave the house.
Yeah, they pop up. You try to get the plate underneath it before. Yeah. I'm gonna get this Pop-Tart out before without touching.
But the problem with that is when you have a family like that, where one person has
Jacob.
elegance in class. And takes time to prepare their meal properly. And then you have another couple people who are degenerates, who will just eat, who sometimes don't even put it in the toaster. Just pull it out of the freezer, have a waffle sickle.
A waffle sickle.
Those crazed can go through waffles a lot faster than the elegant person.
Yeah.
Therein, thereby.
Heretofore. Yeah,
penultimately.
Opaque.
The elegant person, the person with proper table manners, gets less food.
Yeah.
And more tears because the food is eaten by these psychopathic over here.
Yeah.
So what we're doing is, they say that you're always teaching your children. Whether, because idiots like you and I, we believe that we're teaching our children when we sit down and say, okay, here's 2 waffles, here's another 2 waffles, that's 4 waffles. No, you're teaching your child when they watch you go to get a waffle and you just eat it straight out of the package, or you yell and throw the empty waffle box across the room because everybody ate the damn waffles.
Right.
In a boat on a lake.
Sorry. I'm sorry. Repeat your last line. I'm sorry.
My point is, is that you're teaching your children at all times, just by the way you're eating your waffles.
Yeah.
I don't know if that was my point.
Yeah.
But my real point is...
Well, my point was...
Yes.
Math. Okay?
Yeah.
Math applies.
Yeah. I'm going to leave the in because I think that was hilarious.
Well, it leads up to my next story.
Yeah.
Because at the beginning of the show, I teased...
You had a story about doing a podcast with someone and then getting so bored you start watching videos on your phone. That was your story. You remember that time...
Not what I was doing.
You remember that time Paul started watching TV while Dave was just talking?
Yeah. You know, David, I tell you what.
Hi, I'm Dave Lay. Here are a few 5-letter words to try if you're playing Wordle. Bacon, first, quick, cramp, and night. Keep in mind, there's no guarantee these words will actually work. They're just a few suggestions. Please play responsibly. Now, back to the show.